schissen. Ja, dat ziet er interessant uit. Dat moeten we even zien. Hello, this is René from
Switzerland.
what museum?
From Centurion Club, Switzerland.
So, and he's got this magnificent Centurion here with a simulator range out in the field. So he will explain now where the Centurion came from and what they use it for, what the training tank is for.
Okay. So, well, this Centurion was actually a Swiss Centurion in the army and was taken out of service in '92. And what you especially see here on this one is that we have a gun on the gun. So actually this little thing here is a laser gun. It's a British made laser gun, and actually what we did from 1974, we used this as a combat training.
Yeah.
Like shooting tank to tank.
To train the crews on.
To train the crews, yes. And also this is a laser simulator, and actually there is no noise, shooting and so on. But the people, the tank crew, they were under stress because they wanted to win the fight. And so when you had tank versus tank, so it's still challenging.
It was not a competition under the gunners, but it was for the sake of being a good gunner that you wanted to be good.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. So, and in this particular model, is there something special about the tank itself other than the laser pointer that's on it?
No, actually this is a standard tank Mark III.
Yeah.
And it was specially modified because later on Switzerland got the 57-year tank, so it's the Model 7 with a rotating turret floor. And on this one we didn't have that at that time. And I remember when I was in the recruiting service in '74, I had to follow the turret with the ammunition in my hand.
It didn't have a turret basket for the viewers at home. It didn't have a turret basket, so that means if the turret traverses over the chassis, it means that the gunner has to walk along and try and follow the turret in the chassis.
Yeah.
So, which is quite dangerous.
Yeah. And so when we had special areas like we call it Bür, that's an area where we could train on the terrain.
Yeah.
And tank versus tank, or battalion versus battalion, even companies versus companies.
Okay. And did you guys have games like the Canadian Army Trophy that you competed in, or was it just within Switzerland?
Well, actually we did that.
Yeah. Okay.
So internally, small groups that we said competition, one against the other.
See who could win the game.
Yeah. And what is missing here on this tank is actually what we called the flash simulator. Because on top of that, usually there was a flash simulator. Because it's unfair if you just hide behind a tree and shoot the other one. He has no clue where you're shooting from. So we had a flash simulator. Whenever you pull the trigger, then a flash and the white smoke.
Oh, okay.
This is why we have this black protection on the gun.
Oh, right, not to put the canvas on fire.
Okay. And so the other tank crew, they could detect where is my enemy, actually.
Ah, okay, to give it a bit of a fair advantage.
Yeah. Okay. And what is also missing here on this tank is, you see the little holders there, where you see the rubber band going? Actually, we have 4 detectors. With the bull eye.
To see if you get hit?
Yeah, because the laser beam has to go somewhere, and you have a certain area around the tank that is a hit area. Okay. And it gives these 4 detectors, they give you exactly the area where you have.
So in tank on tank, because normally in Belgium we had the Leopard training system, and that was just to follow a line on a Z. Which is basically to train the gunner or get him used to the gun sights. I don't know if they had a simulator in this kind of configuration, But this meant that you could use the simulator on the move, like actual tank-on-tank combat with this system.
Absolutely. So
Really
this
nice.
was really thrilling when we had these big division maneuvers.
How many tanks were there then in a division?
I don't know. I don't know exactly.
Roughly.
But let me say, in Switzerland we had around 320 tanks,
Yeah.
Centurions.
Yeah.
They were all equipped with this equipment.
All of them.
Including some M113,
Yeah.
including the Pinzgauers
Yeah.
and so on. So you had,
So you
you
had
were
the-
able to shoot against anything.
Oh, and the Pinzgauer were equipped with the system as well.
Yeah, they got the frame on top of the roof with the
Oh.
detectors. Of course, they could not shoot, but
Yeah.
you can point at them.
It's hard to get shot by Pinzgauer.
Yes.
All right, we'll go and take a look inside the tank now to see how the simulator works.
Yeah. All right. All right. So we are now inside the Centurion tank, the Swiss version, and what you see here is we have the shooter Fabian over here. He is trying to point to the target with a laser gun. So we have these controls here. Actually, this is one indicator that tells me if the shooter is shooting with a yellow LED, and if he hits the target, we have two red LEDs that are blinking. So that means he made a target, he hit. And here on your left side or right side, you have the computer. This is giving all the indication. This is the key element of that. So when we want to load the system, we have to press this button and this button for the ammunition, which is a tank penetration gun. We call it Kern. And on the upper side, you have the scale for the distance, which goes from 700 and goes up. So the range of this system is maximum 1,800 meters in a new shape. But right now they are 50 years old, so we are using it up to 1,000 meters right now. These two lamps will show you if you are under attack. This starts to blink. So another tank is shooting at you, and if you don't do anything, you'll be killed. So that's the next one. That says killed. And usually there was a flashlight going on your turret, and that's your kill. Down here we have the ammunition counter. You see how many rounds you have left. The maximum is 99, and you are slowly going down. And then over here you have some settings for this instrument. And what is very new on this version of the tank is this digital camera stuff we have built inside. So to let the people outside have a little look what's going on in the inside of the tank, because they have no idea. Yeah. So the camera here shows the target. You see the little trailer here with the yellow wood plate. This is the target. I can make it a bit bigger. Wait a second. So now you see the target. Here we are targeting actually to this part. So we have an 8-time magnification. And we are trying now to hit this target. So actually the distance here is around 400 meters. So very close distance. What you can see is inside of the machine gun is the camera actually for pointing. You see that's the machine gun holder, and inside the machine gun holder we installed the camera with the 8 times magnification. Other than that, the Centurion is actually the normal standard version. We have the radio transmitters over here for our radio communication, internal or external. This over here is an internal communication unit. So that's all the standard one. So when you take a look out of this lens here, you see the LEDs, same like here. A white LED when you are shooting, and when you are hit the target, when you hit the target, the two red LEDs are flashing.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
You have to pull back your hand and left, right. Exactly.
Can I try?
Yep. And you have to push two buttons. This one here, it takes about 2 seconds to simulate the time the loader puts in, and then this one as well. Doesn't matter when you press that one here, just press it. Whenever you see the red light, and don't mix up with this one, huh?
Okay. Only this one.
Only this one. Then you say, load it.
So does this one?
This one and this one. And this one. Yep.
Load
And
it?
then load it. Okay.
And then for me I can fire or what? Or to...
And I say, I don't know if it's the right expression, I say free fire, and then you say, attention, shoot, before you press the trigger.
So, yeah, so you say, I say I'm on target, and then you
Yeah.
pull trigger, okay.
Yep. All right. You ready? Did it work? Did you make a test with left and right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Good.
So, put it on target or?
I put you near the target,
Yes.
and as soon as you recognize the target, you say recognize,
Yeah.
then you are free to adjust
Yes.
the gun, and then when I say free fire,
I say fire.
attention, shoot.
Okay.
Or you say fire, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's start. Okay, attention, tank,
Recognize.
free for shoot, load it.
Fire. Load it.
So you see the target is blinking, so you hit it. So you say hit,
Hit.
stop, new target,
Recognize. Load it.
free fire,
Fire. Hit.
new target,
Recognize. Load it.
free fire.
Fire. Miss.
Missed,
Load it. Fire. Hit.
Target.
Hit.
new target, tank,
Recognize.
free
Load it.
fire,
Fire. Hit.
stop, new one,
Recognize.
free
Load it.
fire,
Fire. Hit.
stop, new one,
Recognize. Load it. Fire. Hit.
and again, attention, tank,
Recognize. Load
free
it.
fire,
Fire. Miss. Load it. Fire. Hit.
okay, stop it. So now we change the charges, huh?
Dat is wel gemakkelijk gehaald. Je moet zeker zien dat je hem dood op hebt, want dat is wel gemakkelijk.
Hey, you did well, huh?
You did well.
Perfect. Okay, good. All right, for the loading, you press this button here,
Yes.
never press that one, because this would be a different ammunition, so we will not hit anything.
Yeah, this is sable and this is hash.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So this one and this one. And as soon as this one is lighting up with the red one, you say
loaded.
Loaded.
So this
and
one and then this one.
Doesn't matter when you press this one, just have to press.
Just both.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which order.
Can you take a quick look inside here? How many?
16 rounds.
16?
Yes.
All right, that's okay. All right. And you, with your left hand, up and down. And then you have the electric controller here, down here. With this hand, you go in here. And then you press completely together. You must hear the click. Can you try? Yeah. Wait a moment. Now you can hear the click. And then slowly left and right. Check it out. Yeah, okay. I give you the rough direction and then you take over.
And now do I shoot?
This one.
Okay.
Don't press like this, just like this.
This is firmly.
Yep.
Do I need to shout fire?
Yep. Before you press the trigger,
Yeah.
you say fire. Because if you are really shooting, this is coming back to here. And if you are in the way or I'm in the way here, my hands are
A
up.
picture of a guy was with his arm behind it, and his elbow was stuck in the radio. That was behind
Yeah,
it.
yeah, absolutely.
You need to teach him the proper word for fire in Swiss. What's fire
In Swiss German. Okay.
Wat is de word? Brengt er naartoe. Jij moet zeggen recognize, dat je op elkaar ziet.
Achtung, Schuss.
Achtung, Schuss.
Ja,
En hoe erop?
fire.
Erop is Achtung, Schuss.
Wat?
Yeah, the
Achtung, Schuss.
Achtung, shoot.
Achtung, Schuss. Schuss means fire,
Yeah.
and Achtung means attention. Achtung, Schuss.
Okay.
So I can tell you everything now in German. So what I'm saying is, I give you the distance and the ammunition. I say, we start now, slowly. You have already loaded the gun. Turret is free. So, Kern 1000, Panzer. You say, erkannt. Erkannt.
Achtung.
Recognize. Feuer frei. You're free to shoot.
Fire.
Achtung, Schuss.
Ja, Achtung, Schuss.
Okay, Treffer.
Treffer.
Halt, neues Ziel.
Loaded.
Panzer.
Wegfleisch.
Feuer frei. Achtung, Schuss.
Achtung, shoot.
Treffer. Neues Ziel.
Wegfleisch.
Loaded.
Feuer frei.
Achtung, shoot.
Ja.
Yeah, we got a
Treffer.
crew here.
Halt, neues Ziel.
Loaded.
Wegfleisch. Achtung.
Schuss. And now we make a little competition. You have to hit all 3 targets and the first is still blinking.
Ja,
From the first time.
als de sirene van de eerste nog gaat, moet je zo'n 3 hebben.
Okay.
Okay?
Get your game on.
Yeah.
So the light over there is flashing for 3.8 seconds. You have to be damn fast. Okay?
Loaded.
All right. So, we start?
Yeah.
Okay. Feuer frei.
Shoot.
Achtung, neues Ziel.
Loaded.
Feuer frei.
Shoot.
No, we missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loaded.
Feuer frei.
Achtung, shoot.
Ah. You're loaded?
Loaded.
You have to be very careful in the center. Yeah. Treffer, neues Ziel.
Nee, Achtung, Schuss zijn het.
Yeah.
Loaded.
You have to say Achtung, Schuss.
Shoot.
Treffer, neues Ziel.
Achtung, Schuss.
Loaded.
Achtung, Schuss.
Treffer, neues Ziel.
Loaded.
Voll frei.
Schuss.
Ah, we missed that one.
Loaded.
Achtung, Schuss.
Very good.
I like the fact you said we missed that. We missed that one because that makes you a crew.
We missed that one.